Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Giants. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. Everett Cabrera will stand in for the first time here. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with two bases.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put two men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Here's the full count offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, right fielder,
Matt Kemp will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play. Justin Upton will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. A 1-1 now to Upton. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The 2-1 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McGee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Padres leave 1. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. Nori Aoki will be the batter. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is hit over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here for Nori Aoki as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, what a way to hit your first home run of the season. Let's take a look at this one. This ball is right down the line, and you know he's just willing this thing fair. And sure enough, bonk, right off the foul ball, and he'll take it. That's number 1 on the year.
In now, Angel Pagan. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Buster Posey will take his first cut to the ball game here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. The guys worry so much about the stolen base, they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Brandon Belt will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, no. That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he's back in standing. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Casey McGee will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Second baseman,
Joe Panic. See what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here comes the 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. Giants on top, 2-0. Salvador Perez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Giving chase for Pagan and Pence, but this is going to get through all the way to the wall. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting.
Jed Jerko will stand in. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Crawford will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. One, 2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Madison Bumgarner will get his first cuts here.
Madison Bumgarner.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You could pretty much follow the thought process here on swing training. He's getting ready for the fastball 1 and 2, but they give him something off speed. He was way too early.
Into the box now, Nori Aoki swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. James Shields will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. One on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Now the 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's another 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and he maybe got a little too patient with this one. Now, that'll be a pitch he wishes he had back.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Angel Pagan started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Grounded foul off to the right side. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball lifted in the air toward Davis in center. And he puts it away for the first out. And as it's just opening day, we've got plenty more baseball coming up as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Ready now on 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Two. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
In now, Brandon Belt. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Matt Kemp will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. The pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple of innings.
Justin Upton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. On the ground for Crawford, this could be 2. One there, on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now the payoff pitch home. Out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Hunter Pence will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Casey McGee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Great play to Spirit. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Yonder Alonso will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the 3-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, he would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, he chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Into the box, James Shields. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Everett Cabrera will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from AT&T Park right after this. Here's the 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Madison Bumgarner will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Nori Aoki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. He'll try again. 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Angel Pagan will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. The 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. Rajay Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
1-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 2-2 coming. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that he basically wastes that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game, just not getting any help offensively.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Here comes a 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Hunter Pence will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his 2nd of the afternoon.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Casey McGee will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 1-1 pitch now to McGee. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Joe Panic will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. One pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Here we go, Joe.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Salvador Perez will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Yangervis Solarte will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Jed Jerko will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
All right, a big strikeout there. You know, that keeps that tying run at second with 2 away now.
Yonder Alonso will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Padres leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Sean Kelly. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot.
Brandon Crawford will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the 1st out.
Pitcher number 40,
Madison Bumgarner will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. In now, Nori Aoki. Outside, 2-1.
All right, let's go.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They lead it 2-1. Derek Norris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Derek Norris.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. There for it, Aoki, and he'll make the play for the first down. Eighth inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Rajai Davis will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long. Well, you know, it's almost cause for celebration when these guys actually put the ball in play. But I don't think he's going to be getting too many for he's a jolly good fellows for a swing like that. They just can't get anything going.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral, even when they get a guy on to start the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. Alexi Amarista will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second.
Angel Pagan will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here he comes on 2-2. Like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy just into the ball game out at second. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Giants have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Into the box now, Buster Posey. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Brandon Belt will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Justin Upton will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. Houston Street is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Salvador Perez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Yonhervis Solarte will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The victory will belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Crowd on its feet. Here's Street to the plate. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Yonder Alonso will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Not exactly a lockdown 9th inning, but they wind up stranding the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first to preserve the victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
You've got the power. You've got the respect. You've got the power. You've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 2-1.